Well, hello, my fellow wubble-abba-dub-dubs and Mr. Meeseeks. Welcome to another Toodle Doodles, 2-minute doodles. This week we're doing Rick and Morty, and we're going to start off with Rick Sanchez. You'll have to excuse me if I feel a bit downtrodden at the moment. I've tried recording this several times, and there's been issues every which way, and it's just been a real one. Let's put it like that. Let's just make sure we're in the right thing. No, it's going to make sure that I'm doing this all correctly before I... Great, that all works now, so... Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's start with the eyes. That I don't know where people normally start with, but the eyes for me is where I normally go. Seems to be a weird thing with my pen at the moment that the pen at the moment seems to be doing its own thing for whatever reason. Can't work out for why, because it's just going in directions that I'm not intending it to go. But speaking of weird directions, let's talk about the show itself whilst we're at this. To be honest with you, I did enjoy the original seasons of the show. Like, one of my personal favourites was definitely the first episode of the second season, where they make a mess of time and it splits, and the explanation showing to you how time has broken. I actually really like that one. But there's a lot of newer episodes where I'm just like, kind of slowly losing interest, but for whatever reason I'm sticking to it. I don't know, it's this almost love-hate relationship I've got with it going on at the moment. It's weird. I think that's as good as we're going to get for now. Yeah, not bad. You should have seen the ones I was doing earlier. They were really all over the place. Yeah, so for whatever reason, there seems to be a little bit of a distance between where I'm actually drawing and where the tablet is thinking I'm drawing, so I'm having a bit of issue with that at the moment. So that's a bit weird. I cannot for the life of me work out why that's happening. But I'll figure it out. It's not terrible, Rick. I'll give it that much for a change. I always seem to be very harshly critical of these. And it's nice to know that I've actually had a bit of commentary on these more. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I've been doing a little bit of tidying up, and dust is getting to me. Moving on to day 2, which is Morty. Make sure I'm on the right level before I start the timer. And once again, 2 minutes on the clock. Yep, that seems to be working. And go. Morty seems to have a very weird... Oh, stop it. Weird... Actually, I'm going to start again. I'm going to start this again. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1, go. Morty seems to have a very unusual design with his hair. It's very, bland haircut that he has. Yes, I'm having trouble with, how this is working. So weird. It never used to be like this. Let's just draw. Because I've tried calibrating it and that didn't seem to make much difference. I seem to be drawing like a weird looking version of Bob Ross, to which I can only apologise to Bob. There we go, and we've got plenty of time spare, so I'm just going to let that run out. Any other details I'm missing? Not really. I mean, I could have just made it a bit bigger, but yeah. Very simplistic ideas. This is kind of weird feeling I've got now, because it usually doesn't. I usually don't go with extra time on this. Okay, so next up we have Summer Smith. Another 2 minutes on the clock. Now, I think another thing that people have with the show itself is lately they've been on a real incestual run, which I'm pretty convinced not a lot of people like. Well, I can't really say that because I know there's a few people that probably like the incest between, well, more the self-cest of Beth, which I kind of can't really go into too much talk on that right now. This is another one of those. This is going to be another one of those weird ones where it just doesn't really work the way I want it to. Basically just the same head as Rick, but with Morty's like hairline, with the exception of a ponytail. Is how I'm seeing this. Oh god. No, I've got 20 seconds, so at least I'm not going. Yeah, it's weird, but I'm accepting it as is. Let's move on to one of my personal favourite secondary character, Mr. Meeseeks. Let's start the clock. This is a very simple looking design, so I should have no problem with this one at least. Yeah, this was one of the first ones I really enjoyed. Like, not to say that the other ones were bad. I think there were a lot of people that actually enjoyed Mr. Meeseeks. To an extent, I can kind of relate to them because that's how it feels like at my place at work. Oh god, why has he got a big dunk-a-dunk? Beady little eyes. Fuck's sake. Let's do the one with a little bit of hair, even though that's not the one I'm looking at. There we go, we've got time spare. It's not, again, not great, but at least it's closer than other times when I've tried doing drawings in 2 minutes. Let's move on to classic fan favourite, Mr. Poopy Butthole, which just always gets weird as I say this. 2, 1, go. Let's start again with the big eyes. I don't know why, for me, the eyes tend to be the best start for me. I really don't seem to have a lot to say for myself on this one. I mean, again, it was another classic, and then to find out that, well, spoilers, Mr. Poopy Butthole was the real one all the time. What the hell? What? Okay, I'm calling it unfair. I'm just gonna... I don't even know what that was. Calling that one unfair. I'm gonna have a bit of extra time. That was dirty. There we go. A little over 10 seconds, but I think it's fair considering that there was a bit of a misdemeanor. I mean, transensically, if you look at the original picture of him, it's not too far off, at least. Although that is probably just me coping. Okay, day 6. It's Mr. Bird Person. This one's a bit more of a complicated design due to the fact that, you know, he's a bird. Just, yep, that works. 2-minute timer. Let's Starting now. Oh no, it's not really round, it's more... I don't think this is going to be one I'm going to be proud of. I'm going to say spoilers ahead of that. No, this is terrible. Why does he look... He looks... Oh, God. Oh yeah, there's no question that this is the worst one yet. I'm not even just gonna... Yeah, nothing to say for that one. I need to atone for my sins. Let's just move on quickly. Let's Squanchy. I think Squanchy's dead. I'm not sure. They didn't really do anything to confirm that. Although they are in a new universe now, I guess, so they could say this is the different Squanch. It's kind of more scratchy in this one, so probably work out in my favour with how I'm drawing. Okay, and go. Okay, so this is really not accurate at all. More like the mother from Rugrats. Just with a cat face onto it. Okay, we got 10 seconds spare. I'm not going any further than that, really. Maybe a couple of whiskers just to... There. Moving on to Beth. Fairly easy design at least. Let's get 2 minutes on that clock. And let's call this an end of the day. go. Okay. Seems strange that of the of the two females of the family, Beth seems to be the only one that has proper eyelashes. I think this is the first time I've actually drawn boobs on this show. Yeah, moving on. Let's so that's everyone that I'm going to draw from Rick and Morty. I think by the time this is released, Series 6 should be returning again. The last section of episodes that it's got to do. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. At some point, I think within the next week or so, when this is out, I should be doing the 1 hour doodle-a-thon. We'll see how we go. Right now, I'm just going to have a rest from doing all this because this has been frustrating. I've been going back and forth and trying to get this done today. So thank you very much for watching. Bye!